It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Condors and the Dolphins, and it's all up next.
Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap. As it'll be the Condors of Tokyo taking on the Miami Dolphins. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game.
It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Tua sets up to pass it. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Robinson, the motion man right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the field. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Justin Madubuike in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the final pick of the first round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson. Finds his man. It's Kohler.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jackson. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. He's got this to Pickens. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run And that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
And they'll run again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. Chubb. Touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them the first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. First down, they go back to A-Chain to about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to A-Chain. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Hawkins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a first down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. And this one is no good. He missed it. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw caught by Tony. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Finds Pickens outright. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
They give the Chubb out of the gun, and he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 29. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And out of bounds right around the 20.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Tokyo first down.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Completes this one to Pickens.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Throwing is Jackson.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they go to work on a first and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They give it off here to the tight end.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal. Here's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. Tucker's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
From the 43, here's second down and a yard.
At the 43-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Out route to Hill, complete. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.A.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Tua going to throw. He dumps it off to H.A. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Allen Robinson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you...
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Now 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Jackson. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Jackson on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Pickens. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete to Tony. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First down, Condors.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. His throw caught right around the 6. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Charlie Kohler punching it in from a yard away. And the Condors are able to widen their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense back out on the field.
Last drive, surgeon-like, dare I say, 7 for 7. That'll help your QB rating.
It will indeed, won't it? Can you figure out QB rating? Can you do it? Can you do the formula?
No, I just know the higher the number, the better.
Yeah, that's what I've been told,
That's what
too.
I know.
I know that in the NFL, 158.3 is the number they're all trying to get to. I think he was that on that last drive.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A give up the middle to H.A. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll find Moreau here.
yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's not football about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
That is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Jackson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Play action. Now Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And Jackson throwing once more. Steps away to his left. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now another timeout called for by the offense. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Bradley Chubb coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Tucker's kick is good, and they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we're at halftime.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is 2nd and 8.
Jackson.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. They juked him. And some room to work.
Now he's free at the 35. Nick Chubb.
And touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Condors come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 18. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
H.A. now up the middle.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Tua.
That is caught.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
At the 42-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. There's a nice move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4.
At their 48-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Javon Holland there on the coverage.
From the gun, Jackson. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and the lead will stay put at 17.
Well, he might be the best kicker the game's ever seen, and we've seen him hit from 66, which is the all-time record. But anything 60-plus, that's a very low percentage kick. Don't tell him he doesn't believe it, but this one winds up no good.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Tua on the bootleg here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Now Tua.
Tua hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson.
Complete to Likely.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st down, Condors.
Chubb on the counter. And he'll go down at the 28.
88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Jackson.
He's got this to Pickens.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown.
Isaiah Likely.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Condors continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Taken at the goal line.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Credit that sack to Travis Jones.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
He finds Pickens over the middle.
Touchdown!
George Pickens.
40 yards.
And the Condors get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line.
Hand off to A-Chain to begin the drive.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Finds his man. It's Kohler.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Jackson now. Drops it off for Chubb. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And a short gain here down to the 22. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
That's complete to Tony.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Condors are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto. And so
Back now in Miami.
2nd and 6.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He finds Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
To his throw, caught by his receiver Hill.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Tua going to keep it on the draw.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A-Chain gets it from the gun.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tua going to throw.
Now the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Justin Madubuike
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
3rd down. 3rd and 14.
Pickens on the slant.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Chubb will get the call, running left. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run it again with Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Robinson's got it. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20.
Looking to pass. Tua. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
From midfield, here's Tua. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Tua. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Odafe Owe picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Tokyo set to go on offense once again. They have bucked the trend so far. Sterling performance to this point. On the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this 4th quarter.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hollow.